This is unlocked. Oh. Oh, this part is all unlocked. That's the kitchen. Unlocked again. Okay. Are we allowed to be here? Well, it's not locked, right? Oh, really? We actually killed him, so we were not supposed to be here. Fantastic. Okay, we are out. So, you're still here, Willoughby? You did a very bad choice, Mr. Dixon, now, did you? So, guys, we need to move out from Caladon and... Wait. I don't think we found a chest of gold in Razor Point now, did we? Oh well, regardless. I think we're going to sleep at the mushroom, or even better, we're going to read our note at the mushroom. By the fire. Who has my note?
Yes, sir.
I think you have it. You have it? Okay, maybe. Your race is nearly won. Here's the name that you seek. The Master Prowler. I am called Albert Leek. A rhyme for the name of a place so near. I am awaiting your visit. Come find me here. Use a knife to slice my head. Weep beside me when I am dead. What? Oh, it's because we are in the mushroom. This is the sobbing onion. Oh god, I feel like crazy running around. Okay, don't. I bet, yeah, everything is locked, of course. The sobbing onion, right? That is Sanders. Albert Leek, this is the guy we met before. Oh, but I'm not... I'm not ready for mastery, right? Yeah, I'm not even nearly ready for mastery. But I know it's him now. It should be him. Albert Leek. There. We found, I think, the master for prowling. It must be him. But I want my prowling bar complete before actually meeting him. He will say nothing to me about the final quest for prowling mastery if I don't have full prowling. So we are moving on up north, and we are going to Roseborough, and then we're probably gonna go back to Tarant eventually. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do. I don't remember where the... I'm sure that the Panari temple responsible actually... Wait, let's just try. Okay, it's daylight. Let's see if the guy is in the Panari temple or not. I don't think he is, because I think he's actually genuinely away from the temple. The guy, I mean the... What's his name? Yeah, he's not here. We have the alkali. Isn't it weird that Virgil doesn't mention anything when talking about Caladon about the Panari Temple? Like the biggest ever Panari Temple in all of Arcanum? Okay. Let's go to Roseborough. Quickly. Hey, come on. Double-clicked this big button and we stopped for a single second. Ah yeah, I don't know if I explained the mistake I've made with the altars. I don't remember if I explained what happened or not, because I've been doing the quest wrong, but I will explain. Oh wow, I will explain it eventually, but not right now. So we are in Roseborough. Which is a little provincial town. It's actually a really pretty town. This is not a shop, right? It's just a hub. Okay. Ah, these are the barracks, I'm pretty sure. Must be. Who are you? I'm the captain of the Roseborough Guard. What can I help you with? Well, there we have our answer. Nice fountain. Let's see what this is. This is not a Panari temple, right? This is the Roseborough Inn. Alright. This ancient stone is carved with what looks to be all the runes and numbers. The plaque reads, "The stone was found in the middle of the ring of Brodgar. The meaning of the markings on its face are unknown. It has been moved here to protect it from the ravages of tourism." The MGMT. Let's get into this big inn then, shall we? Oh yeah, this is a big inn, now I remember. Lots of people. What can I help you with? Could you answer some questions for me about this matchbook? Ah yes, I have a matchbook from the Roseborough Inn, in fact. I don't remember if it was on Preston Radcliffe or if... I think it was on Preston, yeah. Matchbook? Yes, this is one of our matchbooks. What questions do you have about it, sir? I found it on a dead man on the AFS Zephyr's crash. Did you know him? No, I do not know anyone. Wait, yes, there was one person who it could have been. Who? Well, it is the strangest tale, really. Late one night I noticed all manner of strange light and sound emanating from the ring. Not long after the ruckus had ceased, a haggard and dishevelled man arrived here, inquiring about a room for the night. The poor fellow looked quite a fright. So, the ring, she's mentioning the ring of Brodgar, that I know about it because I remember Roseborough. But we will go see whatever the ring of Brodgar is later. Or maybe we will find a guide here that will illustrate us about what the ring of Brodgar is. It's basically Stonehenge. It is, really. And they call it the ring of Brodgar here in Arcanum. So what was so strange about him? He had quite an odd look about him, gaunt, clean-shaven, but with the features and clothing of a dwarf. Yet he could not possibly have been a dwarf. No dwarf I have ever heard of would sacrifice his beard to the knife. Even today I cannot say I truly knew his race. Was there anything else? He had no coin about him. I was about to turn him away when he offered me an exceptionally fine dwarven blade as compensation. A beautiful piece it was, inscribed with the initial BMC, so Black Mountains Clan. It fetched quite a price when I sold it. Did he say anything to you? We are clearly talking about Preston Radcliffe at this point, yeah. The only other inquiry he made of me was for the quickest route to Tarant. I told him that this was normally a lengthy journey, but he was in luck. The maiden voyage of the AFS Zephyr would be leaving from Caladon shortly. It was surely to be the quickest way to Tarant. Or the quickest way to die. Yeah, I think, or the quickest way to die. Yes, the Zephyr was such an incredible tragedy. Oh, yes. I let him know that I would need proper identification to board, that he would need proper identification to board. He looked the type to be lacking such, so I referred him to a man I had heard of in Caledon, Mr. Razzia. Oh yeah, I know, we know the man, right? Rather a shady character, but helpful when it comes to passports. So he left for the Zephyr. You sure of this? He thanked me and went to his room. When I awoke the next morning, he was gone. He did not say a word, just left. Well, I told you he was a strange one. Anyway, that is the only person I know that would have been on that accursed flight. More questions? A room. We don't really need a room. Well, I mean, we should need a room, but I'm not gonna do it that way. What can you tell me about Victor Misk? Name sounds familiar. Some connection with the book? Okay, nothing. Maybe there must be very many people here, so maybe somebody will... Okay, let's go to the bartender. Are you the bartender? I hope you are. Yes, he is. Can you tell me about Victor Misk, maybe? No, you can't. You don't give me any rumors, really? Are you sure you don't wanna? Okay. We have some people we may want to talk with. 2 big dining rooms. A big kitchen, I suppose. Yeah, very big. Some storage, and the rooms here are huge. Yeah, these are all the rooms. Yeah, this inn is pretty, it's gigantic, really. And this one is very... Oh, there's a swimming pool as well. I didn't remember about this. Alright. Then there is another little room here, but that's private. Yeah, this must be the room of the lady that the receptionist, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's talk then, shall we? Two half elves here. I'm happy to make your acquaintance. Yeah, who are you? Name's Trevor Linwood. I'm a journalist for the Tarantian. Really? What are you doing here? Yeah, I'm on an assignment, although it's not going so well. Why? Well, it was supposed to be simple. Take a picture, get back to Tarant as quick as I could. Nothing to it, right? Yeah, a picture? What were you supposed to photograph? The elusive late Wyvern. Ever heard of it? Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that we stole some late Wyvern poison from somebody back in Tarant. But I don't know anything about the late Wyvern, really. Well, legend describes it as a tremendous 2-legged dragon, wings, claws, the whole bit. The difference with the leads I've read is in its attack. Really? What does it do? Apparently every time it strikes, it destroys a bit of its victim's memory, some sort of venom or something. After enough attacks, the victim can't even remember how to flee, and the lead's got himself an easy meal. That sounds like a pretty dangerous creature. Yeah, from my research I've surmised that very few creatures ever survive an encounter with the lead. And those few that do usually don't remember exactly what or who they escaped from. Yeah, of course. I certainly don't see anything simple about that assignment. Well, I didn't really believe it. I thought it was all a hoax. I just came up here because my editor, Mr. Wright, wanted a hot story. He thought if we could get a picture of the Wyvern, our sales would boom. But the Tarantian is already the only newspaper present in all of Arcanum, I think. So it turned out to be a hoax, huh? No, that's just it. I've seen it, a truly horrible beast. I caught the merest glimpse. But that was all it took. It was gigantic. My heart froze. My skin began to crawl. I'd swear I even forgot which way I should run. Well, didn't you get your photograph then? I couldn't even snap one shot off. I was that terrified, and I'm not going back. There's no way I'm going back. What am I to do? Mr. Wright will fire me for certain. You just need a photograph? You don't need to confront it? Yes, that's correct. I just need one photograph. But I can't do it. I can't, I tell you. What if I took the photograph? You? You would want to risk yourself to photograph this beast? Why would you do that? Because I'm good at prowling, sir. So maybe I can sneak a photograph? I don't know. Well, the adventure for one, plus I would be compensated, right? But of course, I'm being paid 500 coin for the shot, but I've spent part of that in supplies so far. I wouldn't be able to pay you any more than 300. I think it's worth a little bit more than that. Yes, I definitely agree. It's worth more than that. You know, you would be saving my career. I could throw in some of my own coin for that cause. If you do it, I'd pay you the full 500. What do you say? I don't need the money, but I will do it. I want to try my prowling. What do I need to do then? Here, take my camera. All you need to do is get within visual range of the Lethe, then use the camera on it. After that, I'd run like the wind. Here, I'll mark your map with the location. One more thing. I've heard rumors that an old bridge exists somewhere near that location. I did not have a chance to look for it, but it may be of interest to you, an adventurer like myself. I'm the adventurer here. You're the envoy from the Tarantian. Like, what are you saying? Thanks, Trevor. I'll get the photograph for you in no time, maybe. I'll test some of my prowling now. What about you? Who are you? Oh, of course. My name is Jason. Jason C. Guy, to be precise. What are you doing here, Jason? Well, my good man, I'm studying the Ring of Brodgar. Studying why? I have always been fascinated with the Ring of Brodgar. It is strange. The histories always mention the Black Spire synonymously with the Ring of Brodgar, but its meaning is lost in antiquity. Perhaps it symbolizes the power of the words. I do not know. I came here to study words and to see how they are holding up. Why wouldn't they be? Technology has spread throughout the land at an amazing pace. I fear that its propensity would have caused the words to weaken. That is why I'm here, to ascertain the strength of the words. What have you found? The results of my studies are quite puzzling, as I suspected the words are weakening, but at a rate much more accelerated than I had originally calculated. Well, what happens if the words fail? I'm sure the great mages placed such powerful words in this place for a purpose, but many years have passed. That knowledge has been lost to us. I fear if they were to fail, something terrible would occur. So basically, I will try to find a book about the Ring of Brodgar or something, because I know what he's talking about, but if you don't know what we're talking about, you may be a little bit confused. I will try to sort this out. Let's see if we ask more to him. What do you know about the Ring of Brodgar? The Ring of Brodgar is the exact spot where Nasruddin banished the evil Aronnax after their epic battle. There you go. Easier than this. Apparently the banishment spell created a tremendous opening or rift between our world and that of the void. So what did they do to close it? The few great mages that survived the battle had to erect the ring, the Stone Age kind of ring, in order to seal the rift. I have read that they placed magical wards of tremendous power throughout the ring to keep the seal in place. Do you feel magic or technology will ultimately prevail? I've studied many things. I received technological training from the great university in Tarant. I have also studied magic in the wondrous city of Tulla. Through all of my learning, I have developed a theory. Yeah, tell me. I believe that all things work in cycles. Everything natural goes through cycles of ebb and flow. I believe magic and technology are no different. There is only one major flaw in my theory. What is that? This appears to be the initial appearance of technology. There is no known history that advanced technology existed before now. As a result, I am unable to prove my theory. Well, that may be an interesting theory. Have you searched for signs of such? Extensively and to no avail. Say, you're a traveler. If in all of your travels you come across any signs of ancient technology, I would greatly appreciate it if you would let me know. It would really help my hypothesis. In what area of study have you specialized? I learned many things from the great minds gathered at the great university in Tarant. My most extensive studies were in the colleges of chemistry and electrical. I earned full degrees in both areas. What about the field of magic? Tula is truly a city of wonder. The common man has not even an inkling of an idea as to the power that exists there. After much study and exhaustive practice, I was able to master the College of Temporal. Oh, that's impressive. The extent of your knowledge is astounding, Jason. Okay, thank you for your acquaintance, I suppose. By the way, guys...
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you?
What do you think we should do now?
Well, since this Victor Misk fellow is meant to have a copy of Horror Among the Dark Elves, we need to find him.
We are already past that.
What is it that you want of me?
Do you know something about Roseborough? You guys
How
don't...
can I help you? What do you need to know?
Nothing about Roseborough, really?
Yes,
not even
sir.
Gar?
What can I answer for?
Maybe because we are in the inn, maybe we need to get out. But let's finish talking with these people around here. Hello. Hey, you're that fellow who survived the blimp crash, yeah? And he gave me 100 coins. Thank you. What about this lady? I said the lady. Again. Okay. Perhaps you'd allow me a kiss instead. Okay, no. A monetary donation is always welcome, yeah. If I think that if you try to kiss Mr. Dixon, even just in a friendly manner, he would like slap you with a glove or something. He's becoming his own person in my mind. Okay. Yeah, I want your coin, madam. Here, please take this small donation. It's 15 coins, good pay. Okay, let's talk with this dwarf that doesn't want to have anything to do with us. And the madam wants to play. We don't want to play. What about you? What are you? Come on, friend. What are you? Friend? Nobody. Okay, you? What do you know, friend? Having a drink. Okay. You don't have rumors for me about Roseborough, really? Okay then. Let's go explore town. Get out. Come on. You can do it. Let's see. Where should we go first? This is the Ring of Broadgar. We can go see it. We have later. We have a little cemetery here. And some quaint cottages. Okay, let's go to the ring. Because it's just behind here, right? Mr. Dixon has never seen it. He has heard about it, but Roseborough as well is a very halfling-friendly town. I think there are many halflings around here. There it is. Very simple. The magical place where Nasruddin defeated Aronnax and banished him. There we go. Supposedly, in this area you could enter the void if the wards would fall or were broken or whatever. There is nothing. I don't think there is any gypsy lady in this part, in this town. So don't really. Here we have a quaint little cemetery as well. Everything is quaint in Roseborough. And yeah, some sheep, an isolated house. Let's go to the isolated house first. Trying to do this in some sort. Ah, come on! I hate you, game, when you do that. That's very crappy of you. Who lives here then? It's unlocked. Very well. Hello? Why are you annoying me again, Halfling? Again? Greetings. He seems very agitated by your presence. What do you want, stranger? I only wish to ask you some questions. He looks around thoughtfully, then speaks to you, sarcasm dripping with every word. Oh. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't read that, but you can, because you can pause. I hate you, game, when you do this. You can be better than this, I know it. You have a hell of a crappy combat game, but you pull it off on the rest of things, mostly. Hello. Ah, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, what is it, sir? Hello. What do you need, sir? What can you tell me about Victor Misk? Absolutely nothing. Thank you. Please, tell me more. About whatever you heard. I heard an old merchant in the tavern the other night. He was talking about a strange lagoon he's seen on his way down from the Glimmering. It's directly north of here, along the coast. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, mind you. Thank you. I don't think we've discovered it. She's an halfling, right? Yes, she is. Let's go to her house. I suppose this is her husband. Hello? Hello? To what do we owe the pleasure of your acquaintance? We ask you a question? Do you need? Heard anything interesting? I heard that the Roseborough Inn is the finest in all the land, of course. What about Victor Misk? Nothing. What about something going around here? Rumor has it that there is a band of thieves hiding in the mountains near here. They were meant to have been involved in a robbery at the inn. Really? Maybe I don't think they are with the underground. Oh, that's locked, really? Not for me. Not for us. Look at the pretty shape. Of different colors as well. Hello, sir. I don't need you. I still have Bingham shovel equipped. Oh, I should have given it back to him now. This is another. Okay, this is another. Lots of farmland. Very nice. My kind of place. I mean, not Mr. Dixon's, I mean mine. Hello, gnome villager. I am Mrs. Morgan. Okay. A moment of your time, please? I am in the midst of a small difficulty. I fear I do not have time for you. Please excuse my rude behavior. Goodbye. Okay, maybe I could be of assistance. You do appear quite experienced. Have you heard of my son's predicament? Your son? J.P. Morgan! I have, maybe. He is being held in Caladon's high-security prison. That is true. I was hoping to seek his knowledge as a trainer. That is a bit difficult considering his predicament, don't you think? Yes, perhaps there is something I could do about that. I see. And if there was something you could do, what would you ask in return? Well, merely that he train me as a master, nothing more. He is capable of training you. I feel it is a small request, considering the risk I would take. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Let me think for a moment. She pauses, looking deep in thought for some moments, then suddenly her whole being brightens with inspiration. I've got an idea, now listen carefully, yes? I have a set of JT, not JP. JT's locksmith tools. If you could get them to him, I'm sure he would be able to escape. Do you feel up to the task? I could be capable, but can you assure me that he will train me? Thank you. I will go to him on the morrow and inform him of your agreement. I give you my promise as a mother. If you get these tools to him, he will train you. Okay, I shall trust your word, madam. Some advice. There are several locked passages that you must pass through, in addition to guard patrols. Be very cautious. You will have to use every ounce of skill you possess. Also, the night guard appears a lazy lout. Perhaps that will be in your favor, perhaps not. Here are the tools. Please help my son get out of that vile place. Thank you. Okay. Mr. Dixon doesn't really approve of getting him out of prison, because if you get caught, you get caught, but I've never done this before and I want to do it. I want a master in lockpicking. I think Mr. Dixon is willing to do an exception for JT, just because he wants to be at least a master of picklocking. Okay, I'll see what I can do about this. Wow, people are really... A lemon tree. People are really kinda... They live well here. Oh! Can you use these for batteries? I don't know. That was nice. I put them back on the tree. Imagine that now. Are there any other trees, like apple trees or something? Okay, so many sheep. So much sheep. The mutton must be great here. Oh god. Here we go. I should have had an eating channel or something like that, not a gaming channel. Lamb chops. That's it. Ah. How can I help you? Okay, you're the smith. Let us barter maybe.